Had a great tour with Lena at Mount Fuji. She was friendly and knowledgeable, making the experience enjoyable. However, the stay at each spot felt a bit rushed, and we didn't have enough time to fully appreciate everything. Still, I'd recommend her for anyone looking to explore Mount Fuji. We enjoyed our tour. The places we went to are all gorgeous. Very beautiful. Also, our tour guide, Susan, can speak 3 languages, English, Chinese and Japanese. She is kind and knew very well the tourist spot. Very great experience. Josh was wonderful. I really appreciated his ability to keep the group on time and organized. In between stops he shared knowledge about Japanese culture and why things are the way they are. He was also very kind to provide other tips and recommendations. We were so very lucky to be able to see Mount Fuji in the summertime. All the spots we were taken to were stunning. The restaurant for lunch was very good and had an amazing view of Mount Fuji-san. Be prepared with cash. There are souvenir shops along the route and you will need cash for lunch and the optional Swan Lake boat. Please be respectful and be punctual, the tour will leave without you. We had 2 in our group that did not make it on time to the pickup point and were left behind. So happy I took the excursion, it is a memory I will never forget. Thank you Josh for being a lovely and patient human. It's hard dealing with tourists lol. Amazing day. Very lucky to have such clear skies, perfect day. Huge thanks to our tour guide Josh, who was just great. Very informative and helpful, credit to the company. Love the boat tour on the lake, stunning views. Highly recommended. It was spectacular and out of the ordinary since it's a seasonal experience. Everything went perfect and we saw Mount Fuji from Lake Yamanakako to Shibazakura to Arakurayama Sengen Park. Though we haven't able to take a photo of the pagoda from the Instagrammable spot because of the long queue, but we were able to buy seasonal sakura goodies. Our tour guide, David, is the best since he really made the trip an enjoyable one and we've learned a lot from him. Time spent at each location is only 40 to 45 minutes, very rush, and we only get to visit 2 main attraction places with another one just a normal lakeside park. Not entirely value for money as most of the time was spent on the bus traveling. The saving grace is our tour guide David and also the good view of Mount Fuji. It is very useful to save time when traveling to places. Unfortunately it was a very ugly day for us and we could not see Mount Fuji. We took the round trip option from the hotel and it was the best option since the trip is tiring. Very good deal in my opinion. We booked this tour when Chinese only was left, English speakers, and still had a great time. The tour guide was very nice along with all the guests. The tour is very weather dependent, so make sure you check the weather. Ease of locating meetup place with tour guide, and he was experienced with handling the group. Itinerary was just nice, not too rush and sufficient time for picture taking and shopping. Both guide and driver were patient and provide us a relatively smooth and comfortable journey. The views were stunning and highly recommended, value for money. This tour is conducted by Gokodays Travel. They wear a yellow Gokoday vest for easy identification, but do take note they have many tour agents there. You need to find the correct tour person name. They will email you the contact details in case you can't find them. The tour guide was friendly and gave us sufficient time for each spot for taking photos. He also helped us with photo taking and provide recommendations to other sightseeing area. He even offered us help for any other location/food or things that we wanted to see or buy too. Very good tour. We also had fun feeding the swans in the lake too. He joined us in the feeding too. It was so fun and memorable there. Our guide is great. We are lucky to see the mountain that day. No clouds. However, if you want to climb to the pagoda and the viewing deck, this tour is not for you. Very limited time, but we enjoyed nonetheless. Our guide show was great during our tour to Mount Fuji. Although Mount Fuji didn't really show at all during visit to Oishi Park since it was snowing on the days prior, but we had a great view when we were up on Shirado Pagoda. We could have used more time on Shirado Pagoda since it was quite a climb. A few of our companions who were in their 60s couldn't complete the climb given the amount of time. Overall, the experience was just fair and it was simply relaxed. Did not really chase the time.